Anna sat in class with a tired look. She turned to her teacher and said, I try to learn new English words every day, but the next day I forget almost all of them. Sometimes I forget them just a few hours later. Why is it so hard to remember new words? Her teacher smiled gently. Anna, that is a very common problem. Many people feel the same way, but there's a reason behind it. And it's not because you're bad at learning. Anna looked surprised. Really? Then why do I forget so quickly? Well, said the teacher, our brains are amazing, but they don't like to keep boring information. If something doesn't feel important or interesting, the brain throws it away. That's why just memorizing a list of words doesn't work for most people. It's boring, and your brain isn't emotionally connected to the words. Anna nodded slowly. So just repeating words again and again won't help me remember. It might help for a short time, the teacher replied. But if you want to remember for a long time, you need to make the words part of your life. You need to connect the words to things that matter to you. Anna leaned forward. How can I do that? The teacher said, let's start with something simple. Flashcards. Many learners use them, but you need to use them in a better way. Don't just write the word and its meaning. That's too dry. Try this instead. Write the word, then add a short sentence using the word. Maybe draw a picture too. Even better, make the picture funny or personal. Can you give me an example? Anna asked. Sure, said the teacher. Let's say the word is enormous. You could draw a giant ice cream cone falling from the sky and landing on your house. Make it silly. The stranger or funnier it is, the more your brain will remember it. Anna laughed. I can imagine that. I won't forget it now. That's the goal. The teacher smiled. Make the word part of your story. Then the teacher shared a new idea. Anna, I want you to create something called a memory map. What's that? Anna asked, curious. Get a notebook. Choose one page for each new word. Write the word in the center of the page. Then draw lines out from the word, like a sun with rays. On each line, write something connected to that word. For example, where you heard it, who used it, how it made you feel, or a sentence you want to remember. Maybe even add a drawing. Anna thought about it. So I'm building a picture of the word in my life? Exactly. The teacher nodded. When you connect a word to feelings, memories, people, and places, it becomes real. You don't just know the word, you feel it. And that makes it stay in your memory much longer. Anna took a deep breath. This is very different from how I've studied before. That's why it works, said the teacher. You are not just filling your brain. You are building a relationship with each word. Anna smiled. I like that idea, but sometimes I feel I need to learn a lot of words quickly. 5 words a day seems too little. It's okay to learn slowly, the teacher said kindly. If you learn 5 words each day and you truly remember them, that's better than learning 20 words and forgetting them all tomorrow. Focus on quality, not quantity. So, 5 words a day, but I connect them to my life. I draw them, use them in a sentence, and even make them funny? Yes, said the teacher. And don't be afraid to use your senses. Say the words out loud. Hear yourself. Feel them. Move your hands while you talk. Some people learn better when they move or speak. Anna looked hopeful now. This makes learning feel more human, More fun. The teacher nodded again. Learning should be fun. It should feel real. And when it feels real, you'll remember it. Don't be afraid to laugh, to draw, to play. That's how we remember what matters. Anna picked up her pen. I'm going to start with 5 words today, and I'm going to make them mine. That's the spirit, the teacher said. Let the words become part of your world, and they will stay with you. A few days later, Anna walked into class with a big smile. She looked excited. Teacher, she said, I tried something new. I drew funny pictures on my flashcards. For the word slippery, I drew my cat sliding across the kitchen floor. It made me laugh every time I saw it. Now I never forget that word. The teacher smiled. That's wonderful, Anna. When we laugh or feel something, we remember better. That's why using emotion is so powerful when we learn. Anna sat down and listened closely. Now that you've started making words fun, the teacher continued, let's go one step further. Let's bring words to life. To really remember English words, we need to see them in real situations, not just the word alone, but in full sentences and stories. Anna thought for a second. I usually just try to memorize the word, like catch means to take something. But sometimes I hear phrases like catch the bus or catch a cold, and I get confused. The teacher nodded. That's because words often change meaning in different situations. When you learn a word, also learn how it is used. Learn full phrases. This is called learning in context. Anna asked, how can I do that? You can start by watching short videos with subtitles, said the teacher. Choose simple shows or YouTube channels made for English learners. When people speak, look at how they use the words. Don't just hear the word, see how it fits in the sentence. Anna replied, that sounds helpful. I always understand better when I can see the words on the screen. Yes, said the teacher. Your brain learns through both your eyes and ears. And if the video makes you feel something, if it's funny or touching, you will remember the words even more. Anna smiled. I like sad songs. Can I use music to learn too? Of course, the teacher said. Music is full of emotions. Listen to songs in English. Look up the lyrics. Sing along. Choose a line that feels meaningful to you and write it down. You'll remember that line forever. Anna laughed. I still remember an English song I learned when I was 15. Just one line. But I never forgot it. Exactly, said the teacher. That's the power of emotion. The teacher then leaned forward. Anna, do you want to know another great way to remember words? Please, Anna said, curious. Try writing little stories with your new words. Create short, simple stories where you use the word in a sentence. Make it about your life or your dreams or something silly, like a journal. Yes, even better, said the teacher. A word journal. Each time you learn a new word, write a sentence or a short paragraph using it. Add how you felt that day. Maybe draw a picture beside it. This will help your brain connect the word to real experiences. Anna nodded. I love that. I already like drawing, and I sometimes write in a diary. I can mix them. That's perfect. The teacher smiled. And here's something fun. Talk to yourself in English. Anna raised her eyebrows. You mean out loud? Yes, said the teacher. It sounds silly, but it works. Look in the mirror and describe your day using English words you've learned. You can also imagine you are teaching the word to someone else. Pretend you're the teacher. Anna laughed. So I talk to myself and teach myself English. Yes, the teacher said. When you speak the words, you hear your own voice. That helps your brain remember. And when you teach someone, even if it's just your reflection, you understand the word better. Anna nodded slowly. This is all so new. It's not just about remembering anymore. It's about feeling and using the words in my life. The teacher agreed. That's right. Learning words is not just about knowing. It's about living with the words. When a word becomes part of your story, it stays with you. Anna looked thoughtful. So, I should choose a word, use it in a sentence, write a small story, maybe draw something, sing it or sieki to myself. Yes, the teacher said. All of that. Be creative. Be playful. Use emotion. When you do that, words come alive. And when they come alive, they never leave. Anna picked up her notebook with a bright smile. She felt ready to turn words into stories, songs, pictures, and memories that would last. After a few weeks, Anna felt more confident. She was learning new English words, using them in drawings, songs, and short stories. She even started talking to herself in English when she cooked or got ready in the morning. But she still had one question for her teacher. Teacher, Anna asked, I feel like I understand the words better now, but how can I make sure I remember them for a long time? I want them to stay in my head, not disappear after a few days. The teacher smiled. That's a great question, Anna. You've already done a lot of good things. But to keep the words in your memory for a long time, you need two important things: practice and variety. You need to keep using the words, but in different ways. This helps your brain remember them more deeply. Anna looked curious. Different ways? Can you tell me more? Of course, said the teacher. Let's say you learn a new word like journey. You can write it down, say it out loud, use it in a sentence, draw it, or act it out. Every time you use the word in a new way, your brain builds a stronger connection to it. That's why doing the same thing every time, like just reading a word, is not enough. You need to mix things up. Anna nodded slowly. So I should read, write, speak, and listen? Yes, the teacher replied. And here's something fun you can try. Put little sticky notes around your home. If you're learning the word mirror, put a note on your mirror. If you're learning door, place a note on your door. That way, you see the words in your daily life. Your home becomes your classroom. Anna smiled. That sounds fun. It's like I'm living inside an English lesson. Exactly, the teacher said. The more you see the words, the more natural they feel. And don't forget about writing. Try writing short messages using new words. You can write in a journal, on your phone, or even post something simple online. Anna thought for a moment. Can I use social media to practice English? Yes, the teacher said. Write a short caption in English when you post a photo or leave a comment in English. Even one sentence helps. Use the words you're learning in real conversations, even if they are short. Anna asked another question. What about verbs? Sometimes I learn a verb, but then I see different forms and get confused. That's very common, the teacher said kindly. When you learn a new word, try to learn the other forms too. For example, if you learn run, also learn ran and running. Make sentences with each one. This helps you use the word in different situations. Anna took a few notes. So I should write full sentences, not just the word. Yes, always try to use the word in action. That's how you make it stick. Then the teacher shared something new. Try this idea. Choose 5 words every day, just one. But use them in your day as much as possible. Speak them, write them, think about them. Let them follow you all day. I call this the 5-word rule. Anna smiled. Only 5? That feels possible. That's the idea, said the teacher. Small steps every day build a strong memory. The teacher also gave one last piece of advice. Anna, try recording your voice. Say your new words in sentences and listen to them later when you walk or relax. Hearing your own voice helps your brain remember better. It also builds your confidence. Anna was surprised. I never thought of that. It's like making my own English podcast. Yes, the teacher laughed. And finally, be kind to yourself. Don't worry if you forget sometimes. That's normal. What matters is that you keep going. Anna looked hopeful. I used to feel sad when I forgot a word, but now I understand it's part of the process. It is, the teacher said. And every time you remember one word, that's a win. Celebrate your progress. You are doing something brave and beautiful, learning a new language. That takes time, heart, and patience. Anna took a deep breath. I feel stronger now. I feel like English is becoming part of me. The teacher smiled. That's because it is. Anna's story began with frustration. She felt tired and disappointed because she forgot new English words too quickly. No matter how many words she tried to memorize, they seemed to vanish from her mind. But through her journey, Anna discovered something important. She wasn't bad at learning, she just needed a better way. With the help of her kind and patient teacher, Anna learned how to bring English words into her life in a more personal and creative way. She stopped trying to memorize boring lists and started using drawings, emotions, stories, and her own voice. She made words come alive through laughter, music, pictures, and conversations with herself. Instead of feeling pressure to be perfect, she began to enjoy the process. She felt proud of her progress, even when it was slow. Anna also learned that using many different methods helped her memory grow stronger. She practiced reading, writing, listening, and speaking. She used sticky notes around her house. She wrote simple sentences. She even recorded her own voice and listened to it like a podcast. These small steps done every day created big changes. By the end of her journey, Anna didn't just remember more words. She felt more confident. English was no longer just a subject to study. It had become part of her daily life, her voice, and her future. So, what's the big lesson here? The most important lesson from Anna's story is this. Language is not something you memorize. It's something you live. When you make English personal, when you bring emotion and creativity into it, you remember better. When you stop being afraid of mistakes and start enjoying the process, everything changes. And you can do this too. Start small. Learn 5 words today. Use them in a sentence, a drawing, a funny voice. Write them in your journal. Say them to yourself in the mirror. Let them become part of your world. Over time, you will see progress. You will feel stronger. And you will speak with more confidence, just like Anna. Congratulations on listening to and understanding this story. By reaching the end, you've just improved your English listening and comprehension skills. Well done. Now, here's a fun little quiz for you. What helped Anna remember English words better? A. Memorizing long word lists every day. B. Connecting words to emotions, stories, and real-life situations. Comment your answer below, A or B. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to support us. Your support gives us the energy to keep creating helpful, inspiring content for you. If you'd like to help us grow, please consider donating to support this project. In the beginning, it's hard for us to make high-quality content without help. We are doing this for free to help you learn English better. Thank you for being part of our learning community. We're proud of you. Keep going.